Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, this is finally the day. Guess where we are?
Steamy.
We are at the beginning, at the southern terminus of the Allegheny Trail, and we are about to start our journey. We had a little bit of a hike to get up here, but we will talk about that in a minute. We just wanted to get started and say how excited we are. That sign says 311 miles or 15 miles, and then the sign below it says 330 miles, but it's 311 miles. So pick one, anyone. We'll go with 330 just because it sounds like we did more, but instead it's the least amount. All right, guys, let's rock and roll.
Let's do it.
So at least this first part of the trail is very interesting. There is no trail. All you can see are following the blazes. It kind of reminds me of hikers on the CDT in the desert sections where there is no trail and you just look for the signs. And yeah, see, I don't know if you can see that. Well, there's a sign there, and then all the way up there there's a blaze. But as you can see, there's no trail. There's none. It's just tick grass, as I'd like to call it. So we're gonna have to do some massive tick checking later. But so it's interesting to say the least. I'm gonna tell you guys, for anybody who is interested in hiking the trail and is unsure how to get to the southern terminus to start, I'll tell you how we got here ourselves. So first thing, we had Retriever's dad. Oh, by the way, I'm Spotter. That's Retriever, if you didn't know. We had Retriever's dad drive us to the airport where we picked up a car from Enterprise. Then we drove all the way down to West Virginia where we dropped the car off at the Enterprise there. Then we had a shuttle pick us up from there from Angel's Rest Hostel. And we arrived at Angel's Rest. We stayed the night. And in the morning, they shuttled us to the Peters Mountain Trailhead, where we did the approach trail, which is the Appalachian Trail, for 2.8 miles up to the actual Allegheny terminus. So that is how we got here. And we don't know how we're getting home, but we will let you know when we get to the northern terminus. But this trail is interesting. Very, very interesting. It's really not a trail. But it looks really cool out here right now with the fog. And it feels like we're just kind of wandering in the middle of the woods and not on an actual trail. But our feet are already soaked from all the wet grass. Hey, we have, from the terminus 11.5 miles on the actual trail to get to where we're going tonight, which is the Hanging Rock Observatory, and we're going to sleep there. It's going to be exciting. Talk to you up trail. So the trail does kind of become a little bit more of a trail where there's tire tracks. It's still very overgrown and tons of massive puddles. That's like a baby puddle. But this is better than not having anything at all. Although I do have to give trail maintenance props. The blazing on this trail is fabulous. You can see every blaze from the blaze you're standing at. So it's, unless it's socked in fog and you can't see anything, you can't get lost, because you can always just stand at the tree that has the blaze and just look for the next one and keep going. So props to them. These are kind of some of the giant puddles that we're going across, and right as Retriever started to walk by, a frog hopped right into it. It's really neat. We wanted to just, for a brief moment, talk to you guys about the charity that we're raising the money for on this hike. For everybody who watched our announcement video, you know all about it. For those who don't, we're just going to give you a brief little synopsis, and if you want to hear more details, you can definitely check out the announcement video on my channel, and I will link that in the description box for you. So we are raising money for the AKC and their General Oncology Department, which is the American Kennel Club, if you don't know that. It is for canine cancer, and this whole hike is in honor and memory of Atlas, who was my sister and brother-in-law's dog, and he was the bestest boy. Unfortunately, he had cancer, was diagnosed in August of last year, and passed away in December. And so we are hiking in his honor and raising money for cancer research for canines. And if you can't tell, Retriever's got on his Pets and Sets shirt, and I have my Pets and Sets shirt on, and also got my Pets and Sets headband on. So we are also selling the Pets and Sets shirt. There's gonna be one, it'll be gray, and it is a 50-50 poly cotton blend shirt. It is up for pre-order until June 8th. And so if in the 100% of net profits go toward the cancer research that we're raising money for. And any other merchandise on the Pets and Sets website, 10% goes toward the cancer research. So it's a great cause, guys. Help out the puppies and donate if you can. It's great help. Pre-order one of these cool shirts. You'll be a coolest one on trail. It even says Trail Edition. It's awesome. And it also says, "This hike saves dogs." Because it does. All right, guys. So like I said, link in the description box. There is for the video if you want to know more. And as well as there's also links to Pets and Sets, and Next Level Fitness Academy, who we are partnering with them. And also, the most important thing, there's a link in the description box to donate. We'll have that link up for 30 days. So go check it out, guys. Check out this tree, guys. Look, it's got horns, an eyeball, mouth, and it even has like a rhino horn sticking out of it. That's so neat. We're back to no trail again, guys. And just following the blaze and looking for the next one and following that one. We were on a nice logging road for a while, and it was so wonderful. And then back to this. Hopefully we go back to a road or a real trail again soon. My feet were just finally starting to feel a little less damp. But guess this is all part of the adventure, right? I know that this trail is not a very popular trail, so I'm assuming it's probably pretty hard for maintenance to keep this maintained without it becoming this. All right, you guys, the trail has officially grown to my waist and beyond the height of this crap. You know, I hate talking negatively on trail. I think that an optimistic attitude is the best thing to have, and this is always better than being at home. But this is not a trail, you guys. Legitimately not a trail. It's just bushwhacking, which it's, like I said, it's part of the adventure, but it just concerned me a little bit because Retriever already found a tick on himself. So we did a kind of thorough tick check, but we're waiting till we can find somewhere to sit down and eat. We haven't had any breaks today. But worry about ticks. I just got stabbed hard by a branch that I didn't see, and I stepped on it, and it nailed me in the ankle. Twisting ankles, rolling them, because you can't see what's underneath you. It's just not a fan. Not a fan. But we're really hopeful that this is just today. We know there's a huge, massive amount of road walking on this trail, which to our surprise, you thought we'd never say this, but we're actually looking forward to the road walking tomorrow. But we're hoping that the rest of the trail isn't this bad. My speculation is because this area of trail is harder to get to, that it's probably the least used portion. So really hopeful that the rest of the trail, once we get through this first day, will be much, much better. Our fingers are crossed. Have you guys ever seen corn on the cob in the middle of the mountains? This is a first for me. Well, we stopped for lunch and I can't see. I'm blinded by the light. But that's nice that the sun is out. We wrung out our socks because our socks are soaking wet. And now we're going to just eat. I got a peanut butter wrap, and then I'm going to have cold oatmeal. Oh my God, I can't see. The sun is so bright. Hold on. I got Retriever over there. What are you eating? Jerky?
Jerky.
Yeah, and we're right by this cabin house, whatever, that's just slightly off trail, just a little bit. And then we go back into the woods, and then, but we got this gorgeous view right now. If this thing breaks, I'm crashing down. Oh my God.
You stuck?
Nah. Just have to go slow. I did it!
Good job.
To the left of the ridgeline, we have beautiful, beautiful blue skies with some white puffy clouds. To the left, we've got some nasty, nasty dark skies. They did talk about rain thunderstorms this afternoon, so not sure if we're going to get hit, when we're going to get hit, but if we can stand. Retriever says he's optimistic. But this side is beautiful. And the sun's been coming in and out too. We only have 2.5 more miles till camp though, so we're almost there. We made it to the junction for where we're staying tonight. So we're just gonna take this. I think it's only 0.1. And then we will be at the Hanging Rock Observatory. This is the amazing view that we have from this tower.
Hopefully the videos take capturing that, because this is amazing.
And they even have a plastic owl. According to what's written inside is eagles, hawks, falcons are natural predators and they like to attack owls. So they put that there as a decoy. So from the tower, sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get to see one dive in and try to attack it and can get some photographs. I think that's really cool. This is just amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better spot for the night. And know if you can see it. Oop, lost them. Yeah, gorgeous, guys. I'll show you the inside now.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Hey guys. Pretty nice view, huh?
Yeah.
Just wringing out my socks.
Our socks and shoes are soaked. So here's the inside. We opened up some windows. It is really hot in here right now, but they got a broom, so we're gonna sweep up. A little table with a logbook. I'm trying out my socks a little bit and my shoes, and they got a lot of informative stuff. It's pretty cool in here. This is really neat. Well, everybody, it is the end of the day. We are getting ready to head to bed. We're exhausted. Did you have a good day?
I had a great day. It was really nice. Good first day.
It was. We met a whole bunch of people up here at the observatory, but everybody eventually took off. Most of them were day hikers. One girl was southbounding the trail, and she's just going to go camp somewhere else. Once she heard that retriever snored, she didn't want to stay here anymore. Anyway, we're going to make this short, so you guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Night.
Night.